So one thing, whenever I talk about sin in a very broad sense, but I always want to go back to definitions. Who knows what the word sin means? In Hebrew, it's, and I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation, it's like hata'ah, and then, which means to fall off the right path. And then in Greek, it's hamartia, that means to miss the mark. When I was in high school, I went on a missions trip with Youth with a Mission, and that was in El Paso, Texas, and actually we were in Juarez, Mexico. And we do training first before we go out and do evangelism and outreach. And that was one of the first lessons. What is sin? And one of the other students, who was actually from Canada, he's like, in archery terms, it means to miss the target. And it always stuck with me. When you think about that, why do people miss the target? Now we tend to think, well, it's because they're wicked and evil. They want to miss the target. They hate God so much, they just want to miss it. But we're going to get into a little bit, there's multiple reasons why people might miss the target. But the main point right now I want to make is we don't know what sin is if we don't know what the target is. We can't identify what sexual sin is if we don't know what God's design and intent for sex is. We need to know what those are.